This video in response to my boy Gambino family. People, I like to read people comments, and people want references to these things that people saying, like America's Egypt. They want references, and I got a reference right here, and it's from a man, Vulture. I can't even say it. Vulture I Hyena Chief. That's my dude right there. Straight knowledge. Y'all need to sub to both of these brothers right here. Because Vulture, all he do is show you what America really is. Check this. Vulture, you need to come back too, brother. Been waiting. This is from the book Civilizations in the Ancient Egyptians. Katanga A. Bongo. Alright. Might want to check that book out. I don't have it myself, but I think I might need to jump on it here soon. Alright. So this is out of the book. If it'll pop back up there. Let's see. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I found it. So, who introduced the idea of cultivation to Africa? It's cut off from the other page, of course. The biggest change that the South Americans brought to Africa was the change in agriculture from foraging to cultivation. Not only did the South Americans introduce cultivation to Africa, but they also introduced a wide variety of crops to Africa. The land in North Africa at the time had amazing agricultural potential, but what was lacking was the variety of agricultural crops. The wide variety of crops that the South Americans introduced to Egypt was one of the principal factors that led the rapid rise in prominence of ancient Egypt, that's baloney. That's that New Egypt they talking about. Today, more than 90% of the crop varieties that exist in Africa are South American Indian crops. South American Indian crops. The root crops that are grown in Africa today are South American crops. Nearly all the vegetable varieties that are cultivated in Africa today originated in South America. Most African traditional dishes originated in South America. Among the crops that the South Americans introduced to Africa are peppers, kola nut, corn, millet, yam, sweet potato, cocoa yam, pumpkin, squash, gourd, black-eyed peas. We love those, don't we? Peanut okra, pineapple. And the pineapples actually come from the islands. You can go look up the old pictures of the Indians when they took them over there to Spain to see Isabella and Ferdinand. That's one of the offerings that they took over there, along with parrots and, different type of animals that they had also with the foods. Pineapple, cocoa, plantain, banana, tobacco, palm nut, coconut. Yeah, you know where coconuts come from. Ginger, garlic. Put those in your diet ASAP. Sugar cane come from the islands. My grandma people was snatched up from the islands, came over here they were sugar cane slaves. Tomato, onion, and cotton. Cotton gourds were used to make eating and drinking vessels. Tobacco was used only for smoking. The South Americans also introduced goat, hen, guinea, hen and dogs to Africa. Today, 7,000 years later, which is a lie, there's still a large overlap between indigenous South American agriculture and African agriculture. So I saw a clip a while back, and it was a guy from, I think it was like New Guinea or somewhere over there in Africa, and they already knew that they came from South America. They were saying that was their ancient cousins. They already knew it. So why we always gotta be in denial? Why do people want to be African? Why you think they put African American together? Hmm. You know Queen Mu went over there to Africa. They went where the sun set. I mean the sun rose. It's been a lot of us going. Well, you think the Mayans disappeared too? Like, come on now. All that stuff that they're growing over there came from right here. Didn't Moses say it was corn in Egypt? Where corn come from? Like, it's strange how we don't want to connect the dots. You know, you can take animals from here to there. You can take all that stuff, just like they took the seeds. They took all that stuff over there and made that a great place, right? So let's get out of the mindset of Africa. We already at home. They trying to get us away from our home. Jesse Jackson, those people was the ones with that African American stuff. Marcus Garvey, they was the ones trying to do that. Marcus Garvey, he was from the islands, and he ended up going to Europe. He knew more, but he wouldn't tell us because he was an agent on the inside. You know, the world is the devil's stage. We just gotta pay attention to these things. Civilizations and the ancient Egyptians. Y'all might want to check that out, man. This is a good page. I ain't read the book, but this page right here is off the hook alone. So all you gotta do to find out where your people from is ask the oldest person in your family if they're around. And they're gonna tell you, yeah, we part Indian, we part, not thinking that they the whole Indian. You know, it was a way to separate us from the land. So they called us all these different terms over the years. It kept switching: African American, Indian, uh, the list goes on, Negro, but it was all to just snatch you up and caps you with a blanket term called black. Called black. I ain't seen no black people. But yeah, man, y'all check this book out and I'll get back.